a special shout out for everybody getting me over 4,000 subscribers now. You know, to me, it's a lot. To somebody else, it may not be that much, but to me, I do want to thank everybody getting me over 4,000. Let's celebrate. And this is my first video since then, since getting to that 4,000 mark. And I do gotta say another thing, you know, it's just unfortunate, but you know, RIP to the late great, you know, Nipsey Hussle. You know, I found out about his music about maybe 4 years ago, so it was some time before, you know, that I knew about him, and I used to always play his music, you know, and I'm in the Bay Area, but it hit the Bay Area hard too, man. It's, you know, it's close to LA, but man, it just still feels like it just cannot be true. Like, it's something that, like, no, that did not just happen. Just don't get no better than this right here. Just imagine what some $6,000 Ford Giottos would look like. Just imagine on this thing. But for right now, I'm good. That's good because, guys, I'm not a high flossing type of guy. I'm a normal type of guy. You know, I just want the CL. I don't need the 65. I got the Ford Giotto rims. I don't need the best rims. I can take the regular rims like that and have something that's normal be good to me. Like, I don't need the CL650 with some $7,000 rims or something I gotta brag about, guys, because I'm not a bragger. I do things that I like. People was feeling the red, or if you're not feeling the red, I do things I like. Look at all this dirt. Where's this come from? Where'd all that come from? Right now, guys, is that I got the radio but no CD player. Like, I have nothing to listen to. I can't listen to nothing when I want to, and the guy I normally take my car to is a couple weeks out, so it's like, I gotta get in there and schedule something. But I'm a person that like to get up the day of and just take my car right in and go right to the place, like, soon as it happens. Like, that's the kind of person I am. So I haven't even looked at the paper yet, guys, to show you what the service D price is. I don't even know what they did. I just know right now it's back to service A. So my next service, which is next year, is back to service A. That's what I love about these cars. You only got to service them one time out of the whole year. You only need an oil change one time. And then we're going to talk about that brake cost. So we're going to go over it. I'm going to show what the cost was and what they actually did and everything. Hey, wait, so first of all, what is service D? You may have a better understanding than me, because I don't know what it is. I have no clue about what service D is. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram at It's the Benz Man. That's ITSTHEBENZMAN. And I just got the car back, but upon getting the car back, as you can see, it does say this. I don't know if you guys can replace key batteries. So it just said that when I started the car, but I do got some bad news, guys. The CD player is still out. The CD player is still not working, but I know who's still listening to CDs anyway, right? So I'm gonna go the Bluetooth route eventually. When the guy I take my car to has some time, I'm gonna take it there and get the Bluetooth installed so I can just work with it off that. Because for the CD player at the place, they were saying it's about $800, and they're saying it's the head unit needs to be replaced. So that's kind of like a waste of money, borderline waste of money. But in today's video, we're going to talk about, I did get that service D done, and I did get the brakes and rotors for the rear. It was the rear, guys. The rear needed to be done, and that's crazy because I'm always going through fronts, because, you know, a lot of cars with rims on it, when you stop, you know, the pressure goes to the front. But only thing I do know is I hope they changed some spark plugs. They gave me some transmission fluid. I don't even know, guys. I haven't even looked at the paper yet, so I'm actually gonna look at it right when you guys look at it, because I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't know like what I need or what's getting. Woo. So it's a lot of talking in this video, which like always, but it's a lot of revs gonna be in this video also. Woo. For a 550, man, this thing can still get you into a lot of trouble. It's just a lot of fun, especially if you do something to the exhaust like I did. It's just crazy just how the car can even be like 11 years old but still so fun. It's like it's so big. Woo! It's so big as a whale, but it just picks up. And excuse the wind noise, I'm giving y'all this view from my view from that pillarless frame right there. Just getting a couple of corners for you guys, and woo, sound like straight race car. But yeah, back to the topic, guys. The service D and the brakes. All right, so first things first, guys. Let's go ahead and get the paper out. Where is it? I don't even know where I put it. I think it's on top. You know, it come in this nice wrapped envelope. You know, nicely wrapped for the money you spend, for the headache you go through with having a car like this. You get it wrapped up nicely to show your appreciation, and they appreciate, you know, you spending a lot of money on an 11-year-old car. So guys, let's just talk about it. Whoa, just off the receipt. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. 1129. All right, so here we go here. Flexible service D. So what did they actually do? Well, let's take a look. I don't even know what they did. I just paid for it to get it right back running, whatever they did. Labor, $355. $355 for them to do this. Perform the D schedule service. Perform safety inspection. Reset service light. Check and set all tire pressure to spec. Top off fluids. Really? That's it? Oil filter, air filter, synthetic oil, I can't talk once again, washer, additive, brake fluid. Man, I thought they gave me like some spark plugs or you know, they changing out some hardware as a service. So basically I'm paying for something I could do probably myself once again. Here's everything I brought in for them to check, as you guys can see. CD not playing. Run engine fault codes. Code stored, see attached. Test found the ambient sensor was not plugged in. Plug back in and clear all codes. Code is currently not stored. See attached for all faults cleared. Test found, dun, 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 dun. The CD player is faulty. No, just no. Basically, we got that service done alone, so that was $485. Now let's get to these brakes. This is where things get interesting to me. So, replace rear brake disc and pads. So that's how much it cost to buy the parts. Get some better light. There we go. So the labor. This is for everything that, well, back to the brakes. Job total. $591. Labor for everything, $680. Parts, $406. That's what I came up with. So topping off the year, well, at least I got my service done and brakes came up to that. I mean, that is and not a lot, depending on, you know, who you ask. It could be a lot or a little bit. To me, that actually is not that bad. And these guys were so nice. Zentra Motors in West Oakland. There it is right there, the address, if you guys want to hit them up, get some repairs done. So if you guys want to do that, look at this. They actually gave me the paper with the fault codes. I was going to make another video just explaining the faults by itself, but just look at everything that ran. But he cleared them all out for me, but just look at all this stuff. It's always something camshaft related, guys. Every time I take my car in, it's always camshaft related. The supply voltage of the control unit is too low. What is that? Electric brake, oh yeah, it's damaged or sticked. I knew that. Guys, something weird goes on with my parking brake. I'll press it and it'll just, the whole time it'll try to latch on and just click, 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 nothing, click, nothing. It'll just keep on doing it. It's like something's terribly wrong with the car. And then another page of code. This is actually not that bad, guys, for an 11-year-old car. You know how Mercedes, guys, you know how Mercedes can get with stored codes and everything that's wrong with the car. This is everything. This is crazy, guys. I know I'm pausing for a minute because I'm reading it as you're reading it, guys. I just got the paper. So total came up to $1129, not that bad.